Hello everyone, I'm Shubhangi Chaudhary from the Club of Programmers IIT BHU, and in this series about the various Git commands, today we're going to learn about git clone. Now git clone is one of the most frequently used Git command. It allows one to create the copy of the repository on their local machine. Now where it comes into play? When you search through GitHub, you come across various repositories. Many times you need a local copy of the repository on your local machine, so that while making the changes you do not harm the actual code. This especially comes into play when you work in a team. Each team member needs the copy of the repository, the exact copy of the repository on their local machine, so that when they make changes, they do not harm the actual code. This is where git clone comes into play. Git clone allows you to create an exact copy of the repository on your local machine. Not only this, git clone also allows you to set up a connection so that can add, commit, push or pull changes to your repository. Now that we know what exactly git clone does and where it comes into play, let's look at some practical application and the various arguments that come.
Let us look at some practical applications. For this, I have created this repository under my profile called git clone. We'll experiment everything we'll learn about git clone here. It has two branches, master, which is the default branch, and Shubhangi. So let's jump right into it. I've also created a folder called clone, which has these three subdirectories: branch, shallow and simple. We'll soon see why I've named them as such. So I'll first of all change my directory to simple, and let us look at basic cloning. How do you simply clone a repository? Now for this I'll type in git clone, and you go to a repository, press on this button, code, copy the URL here, and just simply paste it and hit enter. Now it's that simple. You get the repository cloned. The whole repository with its files as well as references cloned into your local system with just a simple command. Now what if I want to clone a single branch? What if I want the contents of this branch called Shubhangi? Now this is again very simple. I'll change my directory here to branch first of all, and simply write in the command git clone, pass the argument branch, write the name of the branch, for example in this case Shubhangi, and paste the URL and hit enter. Now you have a single branch cloned. If I look at the style.css, it must have Shubhangi written in it. It has, for it to belong to the branch Shubhangi, since I made the change. Now what if my working tree is pretty much vast? What if there are lots and lots of commits? It has a very long history, and while cloning I only want the recent changes. Now this is where shallow cloning comes into play. You need to shallow clone a repository for this purpose. I'll again change my directory and I'll switch it to shallow here. And now how do you do it? You simply write git clone, pass the argument depth, set it to a particular number. For example, this branch master has 3 commits and I just want the recent 2 commits. How I'll get them? I'll pass 2 to depth, paste the URL, hit enter. Now it's that simple again. Like if I look at it, now how do I know if it is being cloned in a shallow manner? I simply change my directory to the cloned repository here, and the default branch is set to master here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use git log. Now what git log does is it gives me history of all the commits of this repository that I've built. Now since I've cloned it in a shallow manner, it must show me only the recent 2 commits. However, as we saw, master has 3 commits. Now I'll hit enter here and it will show me these 2 commits. This shows that the repository has been cloned in a shallow manner. Now this was all about the major 3 arguments that we'll use while cloning. These are of course not it. There are many more. For that I'll link the resources in the description and you can go through them. That's it for now. Thank you so much.